first test, this looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Green, the next to hit, takes ball one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Mike Vasil, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Carpenter around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
That swing is all about confidence, sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
McGonigal in the box now, takes strike one. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. And that one almost got him. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. I saw the report and I bought out a store like I never seen money before. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th. Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Munetaka Murakami. He is struck out and he is walked.
No, that's low.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
That's a really good take.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now, with one away and a man at second, Edgar Quero steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Hit softly on the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Meidroth, the runner at second with one away. This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Colson Montgomery will hit next. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
No, that's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
No, outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. One out. Runners at first and second. Got him looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
This to third, McKinstry. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder Austin Hayes.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Out at the plate. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs form and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Mike Vasil.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Flied to right his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one at the knees for a strike. He boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now it's the DH, Colt Heath. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The Tigers trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
McKinstry stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Vasil, 26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer. Montgomery whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 3-2. Back in Comerica Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. New pitcher for the Tigers, Casey Mize. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Digging in, Brooks Baldwin.
Left fielder, Brooks Baldwin.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Hit in the air, left field. Green in and to his right. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Meidroth. That misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is foul back. One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just missed. To third. What a stop. To first. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player.
First baseman Munetaka Murakami.
First and second, one out. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Baldwin, the lead runner out at second. Meidroth over at first with one away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Oh, he can't hang on. To the throw.